Hey there, Tarkov friends. Just had a kind of weird, it was definitely weird. Had a weird situation just happen. Trying to run a practice raid to test some settings, whatever. And I have unheard, so I checked mark co-op and I turned off the food and water drain just because it's not really important for what I was doing. And while I was in raid, I killed a scav, looted him, kept it moving, ran into a PMC, killed him, looted him, grabbed his tag, kept it moving. And so I'm like going through like what I had just pulled off of him, swapping some attachments out, stuff like that. And I look down and I noticed that my food and water was draining. I was like, oh shit, like this is a live raid. Like, how? So I finished out the raid, got back to my stash, had everything. I added the guy who I killed, and we were messaging, and I said, dude, like, I was just checking, to see if this was legit, like, or if there's like some for bug you can do practice runs and like actually get gear. He was like, no, like, you just killed me, whatever. And then he asked how I was doing a practice raid without EOD or unheard, and I said, well, I have unheard. Is it not showing? And he's like, no. So I don't know what's going on. If you're doing practice raids, like, I would definitely be careful and make sure that you have all the boxes checked off, because you may just end up in a live raid just being all willy-nilly and actually end up losing some valuable shit. So just kind of wanted to put this out there as a heads up, and maybe, I don't know who needs to see this. If maybe if practices are supposed to be disabled and like they're not, or what, I don't know, which is very, very strange. So just be careful. Make sure that you have everything set if you're gonna try and do a practice raid. So just to, show what I did and how it's kind of like foolproof. Select the time, select woods, right? And you can't access game settings without enabling this. And then you can go in, and then you can do this, and then you can do this stuff like I had said I'd done. And then I just hit next, right? With this open. So I don't know if maybe it's, right there it shows unheard, Right here, co-op mode enabled, like all this. No progress saved. Da-da-da. But see now, okay, well now it's saying that I can't ready up. Not enough players to start. Because I have co-op enabled, maybe? It also took me to the insurance screen as well. So, I don't know. Like I said, just be careful, that would definitely be, I guess, the red flag. I didn't even think twice. I just went right through it and hit ready. Yeah. Just be careful if you're gonna be running practice rate. That's all I can say.